Welcome back to my channel, Mispronounced Adventures, and well, I'm going to basically pick up exactly where the last one left off. I'm at the crossroads here where I can either go towards Kiruna in Sweden, where I need to go to start making the way back down south, or I can go to Lofoten, which is completely out of the way, but I made the decision because it seems ridiculous not to go to Lofoten, since I am basically turn right to go to Lofoten on the road sign. So it might be a bit of a whistle-stop tour of Lofoten because I just want to see it and it seems silly not to go. So let's crack on with that. Also, for anyone who doesn't know what Lofoten is, it's an archipelago off the coast of Norway, and it looks spectacular. It's got lots of islands, lots of coast, lots of places to see, and should be a good chance to see the Northern Lights. So why wouldn't I want to go? Yeah, let's go. Well, Norway, once again, you are providing to be absolutely stunning. Well, whilst it's a bit of a cloudy night, about halfway down to Lofoten, the Northern Lights are currently out. Quite a powerful display, although it is cloudy, but I've got it in 360 degrees from me. I've got the camera doing a few time lapses, so hopefully you'll be able to see a little bit of what I can see. But yeah, it's just pretty amazing to look at. I thought I heard the snowplow this morning next to the van. Snowplows don't care if you're parked there, they will just do everything around you. Although I can drive out of that, no problem. So I think today I'm going to head towards Lofoten, which I think is the town at the very bottom. Let's find a not massive block to drive over. That should do it. That should do it. Well, Lofoten is quite stunning. One thing I have noticed about the Lofoten Island, one thing I've noticed about the Lofoten Island is there's lots of no overnight parking, as in most of the laybys and rest stops you would see elsewhere in Norway and the Nordic countries which we can stay in, or I have been staying in. A lot of these ones all have no overnight parking or equivalent wording. That's what a lot of the park for night say as well. I mean, it's not a surprise. I imagine, well, when the secret got out about how amazing Lofoten is, that it seems like it probably gets hammered with motorhomes and camper vans and so on in the summer, which I guess everywhere else in Europe when that happens, issues are caused by the minority or just by there being too many and overnight parking bans in. Still in the winter, everything's empty. Ooh, a rainbow. I hate rainbows. People are going to be like, well, why do you hate rainbows? What's wrong with you? Because they always bring rain, and that's why. I think this Lofoten looks quite nice, isn't it? I think this is the classic photograph. Yeah. Had to go get the obvious shot. Well, sunny a minute ago. I think I do remember hearing someone say, if you don't like the weather in Lofoten, wait 10 minutes. Well, I've reached the end of the road on the, I guess, the Lofoten island chain. At a place called Hay. Right, so I've left however you pronounce that, which is the very bottom of the Lofoten Island. Well, the very bottom where the road goes to Lofoten Island. So I've come up a little bit further to find a park up for the night, just because it seems near the roads on the lower bits are really quite densely populated. So there's not really many park-up options where you're not sort of in front of someone's house. And a lot of them are banned anyway with no overnight parking signs, so heading for looking for some other ones. so many fish heads. It's quite a smell. I mean, I actually quite like it, but it's a very, very fishy smell. Oh, it's horrible weather. Whilst it's a cool spot, I don't think because of the smell you would want it to be your park up for the night. Better not be a foot attached to that. So, got to a nice little ocean park up. However, I'm still quite nervous now with park ups on the ocean with big drops in the winter, given what happened at Nordcat. Probably unwarranted, but then I checked the weather forecast for today and there's some nice high winds coming in at 4 AM, so probably the best idea. So I'm going to move to a different slot. However, a shame, it's quite nice here. Better safe than sorry, or better safe than the wind blowing me into the ocean. This is not a fun road, it's a gravel dirt road, but it's covered in slush and it's rutted. So I keep getting the steering wheel whipped as it drops into a rut and slides. Nice little roadside park up which does allow overnight parking. Just been having a bit of a editing morning, and then I'll carry on up Lofoten a little bit. Oh, that's a really big dead fish. Well, I have to be at the roads. What a difference 2 days make. It's been warm and raining for the last 2 days, and now the snow's all melted off the roads. Well, that's certainly not a bad sight, is it? Gorgeous day on the Lofoten Islands. I mean, it's a bit of a shame I'm leaving. The days I spent driving down to the bottom of them, it was pissing with rain and snow. But it's just, also haven't been able to spend much time here. It's just a really amazing place, to be honest. I will hopefully return in the future with friends or other vehicles and do a little bit more sightseeing sort of things. Ooh, a seal. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. I mean, I'm loving the drive. I just would like to see a bit more of the cultural aspects. And if I'm honest, I don't really enjoy just go into museums and cultural bits like on my own, or go to cafes and restaurants on my own. Might be a bit boring. I prefer to do it with other people as a shared experience. So at least I'm saving plenty for me to do the next time I come back. Up pretty soon, as it's just changed from 1 degrees where it's been 5 to 1 degrees all day, so everything's stored and wet. It's just changed to -1, and in the moment it's done that, I've gone from driving fine to no grip. So I'm going to find a park up for the night and going a lot slower, because you've got plenty of grip on the snow and the compact roads, but the when it's just like verglass or that tiny frozen covering on the road, that's when I've got no grip, and that's when studs are helpful. So driving or not driving to the conditions at hand. So hopefully I'm going to find a park up soon. Well, time to leave the Lofoten Islands today and head back to Sweden. We found this lovely little park up on Park for Night. Apparently it's an abandoned campsite or something. But away from the road. Yeah, right, let's get moving. Right, let's get out of here. See you around the corners.
For 20 miles, continue straight on.
Oh, not even a tyre slip doing a hill start on ice. I love these tyres. Back on snowy roads, which means I've got grip again. Right, getting to the Norway-Sweden border. It's currently got a lot colder since I've popped inland. It's now -8. I'm just gonna go to Good Declare just so I don't have to get into a guard chase. Right, well, again, this border were like, why have you stopped? Just carry on. You've got nothing to declare. Whoa. We're in Sweden. Well, I think about 5 minutes ago it was -5 and it's now -13 and dropping. Well, this morning it was +4 and now it's -13. Back into the cold. And that's pretty much going to end this episode here. So, back in Sweden from Norway, got to see Lofoten. Absolutely spectacular. Definitely somewhere I'm going to return to in the future when I've got a bit more time. But well worth the trip. It was about 5-6 hours worth of driving, excluding the stops to drive from the top of Lofoten down to the bottom. And then another back up again. But yeah, just fantastic. So yeah, hopefully now in Sweden, heading towards Kiruna because I want to see the ice hotel. So that should be next time. Well, thank you very much for joining me. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, feel free to subscribe, give the video a like or a comment as well. That's always greatly appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.